All right. Good morning to you all. Today is the day after Juneteenth, June 20th. Wish y'all had a good Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did it up, celebrated well. Me, I ain't do much, man. Did a lot of running around. Had my little one with me while I said my family is in Vegas. My son had to run yesterday in the regionals. You know, he had to do the motis. So yeah, me and the little one was just here hanging out. But it's a new episode, man. New episode of the Hova Report. We got a lot of news, man. We got a lot of news. I know I didn't go live on Tuesday because I was training him all week just for him, to do his events yesterday. I couldn't go to Vegas because I had to work. You know what I'm saying? And I had the little one. So yeah, man. We got a lot of news, a lot of catching up to do. I'm gonna bring y'all up to speed with all the league news up until we get cracking with this new regular season, this 2025 NFL season. It's a lot going on, man. I don't know why I can't. Fuck it. All right. First line of business. My boy, Marshawn Lattimore, post injury, says he feels explosive. Um, that's a big deal. Last year he had that torn hamstring, sat him down for a long period of time last season, and then he felt like he was rushing himself to get back, even though he wasn't 100%, just because we traded for him at the trade deadline. So he wanted to show us that we made a good decision for trading for him, and he wanted to go out there and show them that they made it. Show them that they made a good idea of trading for him, and he didn't want to let them down due to his injury. But I let him further explain it. What up? What up, Ohio Ties? I see y'all up in here. Damn, I'm just on YouTube. I'm not multi-streaming. Oh, that's weak. I thought I was multi-streaming. I only see the YouTube chat. But it's all good. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Let me show y'all my reaction. Let's go. Let's get it.
It's just not like physically, like, not mentally, like timid, but I can tell in my game when I watch film, I can tell how I'm stepping. I look timid, in my game. And now, just being out there for these past 2 days, I feel way better.
Was it frustrating for you to be in a new spot and not feel like yourself? Did you feel like you had to press?
Yeah, because I just wanted to prove that, they made the right decision.
Oh, okay, for sure. Good looking, Ohio Ties.
I just wanted to get out there and show what I could do, but I was
Wave
hurt.
God, we're gonna get
I
there.
don't make excuses. So I was out there, so I was out there. If I was good enough to play, I could be evaluated on that. So, it is what it is. I just want to get out there this year, show what I can do.
Ooh, Lamar, Lattimore out there with the number 2 on. Oh yeah, I can't play that music. I've been getting copyright strikes up the ass lately. Shout out to Marshawn Lattimore. Glad to hear that he's feeling better. Hopefully, he proved the doubters wrong out there who talking mess. Travis Hunter. Madden rating, 76 overall. I can't wait for the new Madden to come out. I've been playing Madden 25 all year to the point to where I ain't even played NCAA like that. I didn't play 2K at all. Just bought these games just to have them and ain't played them just because after 25 years of Madden, my team finally got a quarterback. So I just love playing Madden and, playing with my team. But Jaguars rookie wide receiver and corner Travis Hunter reportedly has a 76 Madden rating. When asked about the rating and improving during the season, Hunter said, "Hey, that's Madden rating. That's it. I'm not worried about a Madden rating right now. I'm worried about playing football. Is 76 too high, too low, or about right?" I think that's about right, man. That's about right. He can easily approve in a couple games. Like if you play in a franchise mode, know what I'm saying? That 76 to go to fucking 79, 80 in no time, depending on how much you use them and how much you balling with them. Know what I'm saying? I think Madden updates like every 4 weeks or something like that. As far as online, this right here, that's solid for a rookie. That's solid for a rookie right there. He's saying he ain't caring about no Madden rating, but he will care once he play that game and he feel like he can, if it was a pass or a pick or something that he could have had due to his Madden rating, he won't get it. He'll be upset about it. Jets head coach Aaron Glenn had the offensive lineman catching passes at minicamp, hitting he might be cooking up some big man trick plays like the ones his former Lions team used to run. He called it a work in progress, but given how often Detroit leaned into those creative schemes, don't be surprised if the Jets slip a few O-line surprises into the playbook this season. Let's see what they're talking about. Oh, okay. The turnaround one-hand snag. Okay. See you, big boy. Okay. I want to see who gonna high point. Who gonna high point it? Who gonna jump? Who gonna get off them feet? Okay, there you go.
An option next to Garrett.
Yeah.
Any of those offensive linemen show you anything?
Absolutely not. I've been a part of a team where we used our linemen to catch passes, and that's going to be a work in progress, I'll tell you that.
All right, I mean, get the receivers and running backs to catch the ball first before you try to give it to the linemen. That offense sucked last year. Most D linemen and linebacker sacks in the NFL by college. This should be an interesting one. You see they got Aaron Donald with Pitt right here. Man, that nigga Aaron Donald do not look like a D tackle, bro. I swear. Bruh is super in shape. Number 10, Penn State with 595 and a half sacks. Who is this right here? Is this Parsons or is this Carter? I can't tell. Alabama, number 9. 598. Got Michigan. This is Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, 605 and a half. 7, you got Miami with 608. Purdue, 614, coming in at number 6. Shout out Purdue. That's where Ryan Kerrigan went. USC, 634 and a half, coming in at number 5. My Florida State Seminoles, number 4, was 667. Damn. You got Bama, you got Penn State, you got Florida State, you got Michigan already. Who gonna be in this top? Oh, Florida, 698 and a half. Okay. Florida. Ohio State. Ohio Ties, here you go. 715 coming in at number 2. And the number 1 spot is Georgia. Georgia with 1,004. Damn. they be getting to the quarterback in Georgia. That's good to know right there, man. Where them D linemen coming from that's gonna get to the quarterback. Star NFL players holding out for contracts. Oh, so Parsons is holding out? We already know we got TJ Watt. Yep, Parsons is holding out. Trey Hendrickson, we knew that already. Terry McLaurin, we know that already. Shamar Stewart. Jonnu Smith. From Michael Parsons to TJ Watt, some of the NFL's best are holding out for a bag this free agency. While this is the standard for an NFL offseason, this class features something we haven't seen before. A rookie DN, Shamar Stewart from the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, we're gonna get to Terry McLaurin in a minute. Most receiving yards in the NFL by college. This should be a good one. You see they got Justin Jefferson right here. I was almost about to say Kyron Lacy. Justin Jefferson right here. Number 10 is Stanford with 58,896. Shout out to Stanford. You got Michigan State with 64,069. Who is this number 0 though? Is that my boy who transferred to Florida State? Keon Coleman? Or is this Keon Coleman right here? Florida State, number 8, 66,924. Man, we need to step our shit up, Florida State. Tennessee, 69,100, coming in at number 7. Oh, look at my boy, Desmond Ward. Michigan, number 6. I mean Desmond Ward, Desmond Howard. I'm thinking about Charlie Ward, and I'm thinking about Desmond Howard. Desmond Howard, 70,049. Shout out to Michigan. Florida, number 5. Florida was what? Number 3 in sacks. Now they number 5 in receiving. Shout out to Florida. 88,363. Oh, Keyshawn Johnson. They took it back to Keyshawn. USC coming in at number 4 with 92,482. USC always got those wide receivers that produce. LSU number 3 with 98,185. Here you see Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. That was a crazy ass duo right there. Reggie Wayne, Miami, number 2, 102,248. And number 1 is Ohio State Buckeyes, 696. Wait, hold on. If they got 117,000, damn, they 15,000 ahead of the next team. And it's only gonna get better. You see that new, what's the young kid named Jeremiah Smith? Y'all see his college football rating? That's crazy, man. The Buckeyes, and they the champions too. Buckeyes finally got them a title. Buckeyes is a headache right now. You agree with Sims? So this is Chris Sims. What is the top 10 quarterbacks of 2025? Number 1, he got Lamar. 2, he got Josh Allen. 3, Joe Burrow. 4, Patrick Mahomes. 5, Jaden Daniels. 6, he got Matthew Stafford. 7, Stroud. 8, Herbert. 9, Mayfield. 10, Hurts. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all tell me. Damn, he said Chris Henry Jr. going there too? Damn, that's tight. How y'all feel about this top 10 quarterbacks right here? I I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I mean, I would put Jalen Hurts in front of Stroud and Baker. I would put Hurts in front of Stroud and Baker. But I think this is just coming off of last season. Bruh didn't even throw for 3,000 yards. You know, because his running back had 2,000 yards. You feel me? He got that dynamic running back. So, bruh ain't got to do too much. These dudes are slinging that rock, though. Shit's fair. Hurts is top 5. I'm sick of the disrespect. Talent-wise, Ohio ties, yes. Ability-wise, yes. Stat-wise, and just off the eye test, no. He's not making throws like some of these dudes are making. And then, you know, they not really a pass-first offense like that. But him still being in the top 10 is good, though. I give him top 8 for sure. I give him top 8. Top 5, I will probably take Jaden out of the top 5. I'll put him 6. I'll put Stafford in that top 5. Because Stafford, even though he old as shit, he's still doing his thing. He's still balling. And if it wasn't for that snow, they would have beat Philly. So I kind of like this top 10 though. Like, it's the right quarterbacks. Probably not in the right order, but I like it. Yeah, he does throw one of the best deep balls in the league, but at the same time, if you take away his read, he don't go through progressions. He don't extend plays. He's already taken off running. You know, he's not about to run around and wait till somebody get open. You take that open target away from him, he's running that mug. And shit, I will too. Shit. If my best ability is my legs, nigga, I'm taking off too. I ain't about to sit around and get sacked. I get it, but you know, this is not my expertise. I don't give a damn about quarterbacks. I pick off quarterbacks. But at the same time, I get what they saying. Only remaining unsigned top 10 pick. Jaguars wide receiver, cornerback Travis Hunter remains the only top 10 pick that has not signed his rookie contract. Hunter, who is set to sign a 4-year, $46.5 million contract with $30.5 million signing bonus, has not agreed to terms based on a number of factors, including when signing bonus is paid out and another contract language. I don't expect a holdout. We rarely see a holdout, but I do think this will take some time, Aaron Rappaport said of Hunter's deal. But if you're talking about Jaguar fans, you're talking about Jaguars people. I don't think they have anything to worry about because he's almost certainly going to be participating in training camp. You think they figure it out a way to get it done by then? Yeah, I think he's going to get it done. But what I am now finding out is kind of crazy that some of these teams are putting specific language in these contracts. Like Shamar Stewart, he's holding out because if he gets in any trouble off the field, it takes away his guaranteed money. So that's why he's not signing his contract. So if he gets a DUI, if he's get caught speeding or any arrest or anything like that, that take away his guaranteed money. So that's why he's not signing. I know I've been reporting on this for a few weeks now, and I was on here and I was saying, I wonder what the specific language is. That's what it is, y'all. That's what I found out, is them trying to take away his guarantee. Them trying to save their ass because they being cheap elsewhere. Mickey Knox, Scrooston G. What's the deal, my guys? Man, that shit was trash. Bills wide receiver Keon Coleman on watching his rookie game tape. You want to know exactly what I see? Man, that shit trash. You got to be better. As simple as that. You got to be more efficient here. You got to get out this break. You got to get out the stack. You've got to stack your DB. You got to give Josh more room to throw the ball. You got to catch that. You got to make that block. You got to give that extra effort and touchdown block. So if Jimbo, James Cook, breaks it, he's up the sideline, Coleman said. Just different things like that. Calling out everything you're doing wrong to make it right. Coleman, 22, is looking to improve upon the 2024 season, which he hauled in 29 receptions, 556 receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns. This nigga only had 29 catches? Come on, bro. You second round pick, first round talent. 29 catches, that's it.
Man, that shit trash. You gotta be better. Simple as that. Like, you gotta be more efficient here. You gotta get out of this break. You gotta stack your DB. You gotta give Josh more room to throw the ball. You gotta catch that. You gotta make that block. You gotta get that extra effort on the touchdown block. So if Jimbo break it, he up the sideline. Just different things like that. Calling out everything that you're doing wrong to make it right.
Shout out to the Rook, though, man. You know, I fuck with Keon Coleman because he's from FSU. All right, 20 interceptions, 15 touchdowns allowed. Injuries have slowed him, but Trayvon Diggs remained one of the NFL's most dangerous corners. In just 58 career games, he stacked 20 interceptions, and he had a 33% career completion rate in 2023 before going down and locked down number one receivers with instinct few defenders possess. His 2021 All-Pro season was a statement. His tape is proof it isn't a fluke. Yeah, 2023 and 2024 brought injuries, but even in 11 games last year, he posted 2 interceptions, 55 targets, just 398 yards allowed, 3 touchdowns, 85.3 passing rating when target. When he's on the field, quarterbacks think twice. Yeah, but I heard that knee injury is horrific now. I hear like he's going to take a step back. There's a lot going on with Trayvon Diggs right now, man. It's the knee injury. I'm hearing about he might get cut. He might be traded. And then I seen this dude with Neon. And this dude got, what'd he say, 7 kids? 7 kids in 5 years. Shrimp life. 7 kids in 5 years or 5 kids in 7 years, some shit like that. I said, oh yeah, him and his brothers is snipers for real, bro. These niggas not missing. These Dig brothers need to relax. They horny. These niggas hella horny. They need to relax. Chris Olave says he is not worried about concussions. Saints wide receiver Chris Olave isn't worried about concussion history despite suffering at least 4 in his first 3 seasons in the NFL. Olave, 24, was diagnosed with 1 concussion in 2022 and 2023 and suffered 2 last season. But he's not concerned about the effects. They said I was okay back in December when they cleared me. It was just an unlucky situation and I was being put up. God's got me at the end of the day. I'm not worried about nothing. So, just got to go out there 100% and be ready, Olave said. I feel like I'm ready. I was training, I was lifting and everything in December, so I feel like I'm good. Olave is entering the final year of his 4-year, $19.271 million rookie deal, but remains under contract through 2026 with his 5th-year option exercise. He's talking about he's not worried. With the state of these concussions and these players are retiring early after 7 years, I will be worried. 4 concussions in 4 years? Well, 4 concussions in 3 years. I will be worried. I will be working my ass off with the QB, whoever the QB might be, Tyler Shaw. Who else they got? Jake Hayner, Spencer Rattler. I will be working my ass off with them to throw me the ball in specific places where I'm comfortable, where I'm safe, because this dude liable to get one more. It might be over for him. It might be over for him. That's too many for a wide receiver, and your career just started, bro. Just started. Career TDs. Justin Jefferson got 40. Deebo Samuel got 42. Underrated reports. Commanders wide receiver Deebo Samuel has more career touchdowns than superstar wide receiver Justin Jefferson. Deebo in 80 games has 42. Jefferson in 77 games got 40. Deebo underrated. Well, Deebo came out a year before Justin Jefferson and only played 3 more games. He should have more touchdowns, you ask me. But, 40 touchdowns so far, that's still good to me, if you ask me, no matter how you slice it. NFL has more female team owners than ever before. 49ers, Denise DeBarlo York. Chiefs, Sharon Hutt. Raiders, Carol Davis. Browns, Dee Haslam. Bills, Kim Pegula. Bucks, Darcy Glazer Kasowitz. Titans, Amy Adams Struck. Saints, Gail Benson. Seahawks, Jody Allen. Lions, Sheila Ford Hamp. Broncos, Kerry Walton Penner. Colts, Kaylin Jackson, Carly Ursay Gordon, and Casey Foyt. Damn, I did not know it was this many female owners in the NFL. That's 12 female owners right there. Well, 12, 13, 14, if you count the 3 from the Colts. Shout out to Mickey Knox. Thank you for being a pull-up gang member for 9 months. We need a behind-the-scenes story about Dai's 90s party. Oh, man, that party was crazy. Oh, okay, I see Shrimp. I say, hey, ho, what made you pick up that baby oil? Because they had that as a prop. So they had, a photo booth. Y'all seen everybody take a picture in front of that photo booth. And they had different props. And one of them was baby oil. So I got the baby oil, and I'm like, oh, y'all some freaks. The name of the party was Die Freaknik. So, and then on the baby oil, it says Dai's 90 Freaknik. And then it said Killing Flow approved. So I said, hey, what's Tiny, videographer name? Shakai. I'm like, Shakai, come here. I'm like, get this. But no, the song is playing, so I'm dancing with it. I'm playing around. I'm dancing with it like, know what I'm saying? And then I put it back. But yeah, that's all that was. Just fucking around, playing around. But yeah, that shit said Killing Flow approved. I'm like, oh yeah. They crazy with this. Go crazy with it, Tiny. Then y'all seen we was all in a circle doing the Tiny dance. Good time though. That party was definitely lit. Yeah, I did the killing flow dance. We all did. We all got in a circle and did it. All of us, all FMW that was there, we all did it. All right, y'all. I gotta hold on. Let me replay this. I want y'all to hear this. What Cooper Kupp has to say about the evolution of defenses with offenses, and then how defenses is countering it. He said, "Yeah, I don't know, ho. What you don't know? What you don't know? You act like I brought that to the party. That was already there. I just took a video of it. Shit, I was sitting there clowning about it before I told Shakai to come here."
Now compared
Are
to
y'all
a
listening to
couple
this?
years ago.
Yeah, no, it is from my perspective. This is from my perspective. So don't get, no one won't even get offended. But here we go. So in 2017, 2018, Sean McVay's offense is ahead of the game. There were times we were in plays, I'm like, they have no idea what is going on, and we were just manipulating them, moving them to where we wanted to go. It was stupid. 2019, defenses start catching on. There's a little bit of this Vic Fangio thing that comes on. It's like, okay, late in 2018, there was some stuff that's like showed that they could kind of stop this offense a little bit. For 2019, you start seeing some more of this cover 4, some of the 6-1 stuff. You see safeties now playing things, from depth and being able to cancel things across. 2020 comes. Brandon Staley gets hired to LA. Brandon Staley was with Fangio in Chicago. Staley in 1 year puts together the number 1 defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Staley's thing is all about concept recognition, concept match, being able to be like cancel routes, move on to new things. Now you've got a defense that's not just dropping to spots, but now they're playing the offense. Right. And now more and more of this is shifted and molded into this defenses now that are holding these shells and being able to say, hey, you aren't going to see what we're doing pre-snap. We're going to show you late. We're going to bring pressures from all different directions. We're not just going to be dropping into spots. We're going to be matching. We're going to be playing zone stuff underneath. The complexity of the defenses has gotten so much more because the offenses have also started doing so much more that you have to be able to have answers for it defensively. So that's kind of where we're at right now, and it is fun though.
You should be an analyst.
Yeah.
No?
You got more football to do. You got more football to
way
play.
more
Shout out to Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio, like, man, these dudes are just running all over the place. Let me put this zone shell in here to play spots to where anywhere they go, anywhere they think they free, I got somebody right there. Brandon Staley was a good coach. Brandon Staley was just a dumb coach because he liked to gamble on offense and not kick the ball on 4th down. He liked to go for it. That's how he was losing games. That's how he ended up getting out of LA. But his defenses were good. He came up under Vic Fangio. And like I was saying last season, when we played the Eagles the first game, and they were saying that Guantanamo Bay, I'm like, nah, it's the system that he play in, and it was the zones that they had. Anywhere it looked like you was open, you wasn't open. It looked like a linebacker's about to come and blitz. He'd step his ass back into coverage. They had athletic ass linebackers. You had Nakobe Dean. You got Zach Bond. You got Nolan Smith. That's an edge / outside linebacker. You got Blankenship, and you got C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They can play the middle of the field. You can have Blankenship play that rover. So that right there lets me know that Vic Fangio still got it. Like, the older these dudes get, it seemed like the game passed them by, but it seemed like he's still sharp. Know what I'm saying? It seemed like he's still innovative, and he still knows what he's doing out there, and he still know how to manipulate these offenses. So shout out to Vic Fangio. Eagles definitely got them one. He definitely needs to be a head coach, though, if he wants to. I think he was a head coach before, and it didn't work out. Forgot what team it was, but the fuck? You must be 18 or over to see this photo. To see his photo, Travis Kelce? Oh, that's weird. All right. Well, we'll pass that story. It's the NFL defense so hard to play now. You can barely hit the guy. Little guys jam on the line, etc. Fact. Say he good, winning rings. Hey, that's cool and all, but he gonna want to get some chili, man. I mean, he gonna want to get some millions. And right now, coaches is getting stupid paid. Micah Parsons has done everything on the field. Now he's waiting for the Cowboys to do their part off of it. The all-pro edge rusher is entering his final year of his rookie contract, set to make $24 million under the fifth-year option. He became extension eligible after the 2023 season, but as of mid-June 2025, there's no deal, and Parsons made it clear that the delay won't be cheap. It's going to cost them more, Parsons told Clarence Hill of All City DLLS on Thursday. According to Parsons, he and team owner Jerry Jones had a handshake agreement in March, but Jones never followed up with his agent to finalize the terms. Since then, the market has shifted, and Parsons now believes his price has gone up. TJ Watt and Trey Henderson are also waiting for new deals. And wide receivers Jamar Chase currently holds the title of highest paid non-quarterback in the league at $40.25 million per year. Parsons already a four-time Pro Bowler and one of the NFL's most dominant forces, expect to surpass that figure. He says he'll report to training camp if no deal is done by July 21st. But he won't practice. The Cowboys are gambling by waiting, and Parsons knows it. Now, we done seen this story over and over and over and over and over again. We seen this with Dak. We seen this with CeeDee Lamb. We seen this with DeMarcus Lawrence at one time. We done seen this with Ezekiel Elliott. We know what Jerry's good for. He's going to wait because he likes to make the headlines. He loves to go ahead and have a story the first day of the regular season. What, Dak got paid right before kickoff of the first game of the season last year? So, with this being said, let's not be surprised if this dude don't get paid all summer, and then as soon as game one hit, this dude comes and plays and suit up for game one against the Eagles. We gonna see this all. We seen this take place all over again. If y'all know the Cowboys pattern, y'all know this is on brand for Jerry Jones. Watch he paid Parsons a week prior to the season starting or something like that. But it's gonna cost him though. Definitely gonna cost him. Don't let TJ Watt and Trey Henderson get a contract first, and then this dude fucking around and get $45 million, $45 to $50 million. That's gonna hurt you somewhere else. But Dallas stupid like that. Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver room this season. This is crazy right here. This is crazy work. You got Mike Evans, 1,000-yard receiver every year. You got Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin was arguably about to have the best season of his career last season until he got hurt. You got Emeka Buka coming in from Ohio State. You got Tez Johnson coming in from Oregon. And then you got Jalen McMillan that they drafted last year. I think right here they in a good space. Yeah, it might be a crowded wide receiver room where everybody ain't going to get the rock like that. But Mike Evans is at the tail end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Once he gone, They just re-signed Chris Godwin. Once Mike Evans gone, they gonna be all right as far as that wide receiver.
And Tez, your new rookies in the wide receiver.
I know I say it a lot, but this might be the best receiver room I've been a part of. I say it every year, but we always get great players come in. So that's been very fortunate for me in my career to be around a lot of great young players, and they've added to the room tremendously. They're already very polished already. Mecca's really strong hands, super smart, Tez, speed, quickness.
Shrimp Life asks, who do you think going to be the best wide receiver duo this season? And you got the Rams, Cowboys, Commanders, Bengals, etc. Well, Bengals is always up there, but Dallas got George Pickens. Dallas might be up there. You still got them two guys in Philly though too. Oh, these niggas still got Sterling Shepard? Don't know who this guy is. Lord Derek says Shake and Bake gonna cook NFC South this year. Who the hell is Shake and Bake? DK and Calvin Austin, man, if you don't get out of here. Roster bubble. Oh, we just got through talking about Jalen McMillan. Now here's another Washington wide receiver. Patriots second-year wide receiver Jalen Pope is not a lock to make the final roster due to team's depth at the position. The Patriots, who currently have 12 wide receivers, are likely to keep 6 on their regular season roster, leaving Pope's future very in doubt. Veteran Stephon Diggs, Mac Hollins, third-year slot Demario Douglas, and 2025 third-round pick Kyle Williams are viewed as safe. So that leaves a projected 2 spots for the remaining group that includes 9-year veteran Kendrick Bourne, third-year pro Butte, 2024 draft pick Jalen Pope, 2nd round, and Javon Baker, 4th round, and undrafted free agent Efton Chisholm, the 3rd, among others. Poe, 23, is coming off an underwhelming rookie season, which he caught 12 passes for 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. The 2024 second-round pick will have to put together a strong training camp, especially with a new staff in place. Damn, that's all he had? You a second-round pick, and all you had was 12 catches? 87 yards? Damn, that's trash. That's trash. We know the Patriots wasn't the best last year, but they did have a damn sure good quarterback. You had a solid bridge quarterback to start the season, and then when the rookie took over, you know, that offense started looking a little better. Yeah, it was looking stale when Jacoby Brissett was back there, but shit started picking up once Drake May took over. Trying to hurry this up before Back on Fig come on. I know y'all all want to see Back on Fig, but let me finish this up before y'all leave me. The Saints are signing running back Cam Akers following a successful mini camp tryout. Akers, 25, spent time with the Texans, the Vikings last season. Damn, this dude's still only 25? Golly. Damn, I thought Cam Akers was older than that. Titans rookie, wide receiver Xavier I can't say this dude's last name. I'm just saying Xavier R. Was a top target during minicamp and has earned more first-team reps. Xavier R. was all over the place. Not an exaggeration that he was the recipient of every second and third pass by the QBs. Seems to be a friendly target and was not just Cam Ward. Xavier, 23, went undrafted and needs help to capitalize on every opportunity. I'm just super blessed for my opportunities. Every single time I step on the field, I treat it like it's my last. He said, it's still early, but Xavier seems well positioned to secure a roster spot. How did this dude go undrafted? How did he go undrafted? Every time I seen him play last season, he was balling.
Super blessed for my opportunities. Every single time I step on the field, I treat it like it's my last. And, you know, whatever's thrown at me, whoever's the quarterback back there, whoever's snapping the ball, whoever's running routes next to me, you know. Everyone that's here right now deserves to be here. And just I got really good guys around me.
Do y'all know what happened to this man's face? Shout out Demo. Restrepo. Okay. Y'all know what happened to his face? That looked crazy. Tyreek Hill. This boy got some wheels on him, man. Dolphin star Tyreek Hill clocked a 10.15 in a 100-meter race and called out U.S. Olympic gold medalist sprinter Noah Lyles. Noah's could never, Hill said, holding a sign that read the same message after his heat. Hill, 31, competed in a California track meet headline Grand Athletics Last Chance Sprint series and had a better time than Isaac Bostillo, 10.18, who was last year's NCAA Division II national champion in the 100 meters, and former Michigan sprinter Asani Hampton, 10.26. Hill hadn't run track competitively since college. Keith Jack, what's going on? That except eat that Nashville cooter. He was on Tyreek Hill's though. That boy Tyreek got some speed. Shrimp Light said, who you think will win that race? Based on his time, I mean Tyreek Hill, I don't even know if he trained for this race or nothing like that. This is probably just all raw talent. Like if he probably trained, he probably could get Noah Lyles. Know what I'm saying? But I know Noah Lyles run like a 9.7 or something like that. So as of right now, time-wise, Noah will get him. But shit, both of them fast as shit. I'm not running the 10 nothing. I probably can't even beat Noah Freeman, my son. Shit, I was running I was training him for the 1500 last week. Oh well, all this week, 1500, and I'm like, bro, he just got a different kind of conditioning. And I remember that being me at once upon a time when I was a kid. But I'm like, now getting out there and just trying to run with him, I tapped out at like two and a half laps. I tapped out like, bruh, everything started getting tight. My back started getting tight. My calves started getting tight. And mind you, I ain't even try to stretch, not knowing like, damn, your old ass need to stretch before getting out here with this kid. But he just was going nonstop, and I'm like, damn. But I'm proud of him because he got first. He took first, and he's not a long distance runner. He's a sprinter. So he took first yesterday in the 1500. So I'm very proud of him. Proud of you, son. You watching this? Cause that 1500, he don't even like doing the 400. He don't even like doing the 800, and he did the 1500 and came in first. The only thing that stopped him from coming in the top two, cause it's regional. So it's San Diego, it's LA, and it's Vegas. And they only taking the top two. because you got to compete with Florida and Texas and all of them other places, Ohio, shit like that. I felt like they should have took the top 3. If you got to take one from Dago, one from here, run from Vegas, and he came in 3 all because of his high jump. His high jump, he messed up badly on the high jump, and that's because he's a 2-foot jumper, not a 1-foot jumper. So he couldn't. He was practicing. He can clear it if he jumped forward, but trying to jump backwards he couldn't. But trying to jump off of 1 foot, you know what I'm saying, he was having problem with that. And with me not being there, none of his coaches was there. That's where it all comes down to. And his coaches wasn't there because everybody else events are today, tomorrow, Sunday. His event started yesterday for his age group. So while everybody else in the chapter starts today, he started yesterday. So it was only one person that was there that represent the chapter, but it wasn't none of the coaches that worked with him. And like I said, I had to be here to work. So he did the high jump, the long jump, shot put, the 100-meter hurdles, and the 1500. But yeah, man, still proud of him though. He still got a shot. He's not all the way out of going to the Junior Olympics yet. He got to see where other people placed, you know what I'm saying, or get their scores, and then that'll determine if he gets to go or not. So we got to see, man. Most sacks in the NFL the last 5 seasons. Number 1 comes with T.J. Watt with 73.5 in 74 games. Myles Garrett, 80 games with 72. Trey Hendrickson, 80 games, got 70.5. Nick Bosa, 66 games with 53.5. Micah Parsons, 63 games with 52.5. And mind y'all, my son doesn't do any of these events. He's a 100, 200 kid, 4x1, 4x4. These events, he's been practicing the last couple weeks because two of his teammates are going to high school. Two of his teammates going to high school, so they had to cut their track season short. So he couldn't go to regionals and the JOs because 2 of his teammates won't be there. So he was like, fuck it, I still want to go on my own, so I'm gonna do the motis. And shit, it's almost time for me to get him too from the. Yeah, 2 of his teammates is going to high school, so he wanted to make the Junior Olympics on his own. So he was like, I want to do the motis, and he wanted to do the motis right when the season was over, pretty much. So I signed him up to do the motis, and they really didn't start working with him right away. Like, he started doing the javelin, the shot put, all of that, because it's not a lot of kids doing that. So he was able to start on that, but he really didn't start doing the hurdles till last week. We've been training him for the 1500 the last couple weeks. I was working with him with the long jump all this week. He did the long jump a couple weeks ago for the first time in a real meet. And then the high jump, he just started this week too. So this is all stuff he just learning how to do. Had he been doing this shit at the beginning of the season, he would have been much better. Only 2 second-round picks have signed rookie deals. 93% of players unsigned. Damn. 93.75% of the second-round picks remain unsigned. Just 2 players, Carson Swearinger and Jaden Higgins, officially under contract. Both receive fully guaranteed deals, which is extremely rare for any round beyond the first, and has now set a new bar. With those contracts out there, most remaining second rounders are pushing for similar terms. Of the 40 unsigned rookies across the league, 30 are from the second round. Until teams are willing to match those guarantees, expect the pressure to keep mounting on front offices. Damn, that's crazy. So, shit, who was our second round? Oh, Trey Amos. We got to definitely get him signed. We definitely got to get him signed. But that's crazy. Most second round picks ain't signed. They will be though once training camp hit. Chubb says the team lied about culture change. Dolphins outside linebacker Bradley Chubb says the team lied about embracing a culture change under head coach Mike McDaniel last season. Chubb, who missed the entire 2024 season as he recovered from a ACL tear, revered that he and his teammates didn't put in the necessary effort in what resulted in an underwhelming 8-9 season win. I'm going to say last year we were lying honestly, point blank period. We felt it. We put our toe in the water, but we didn't dive all the way in. We didn't get all the way in there with each other. We weren't making the effort to go the extra mile, and I would say this year we're doing that, Chubb said. In response to Chubb comments, McDaniel said, "It would have been awesome if he would have told me on the front end when they were lying. Beyond that, 2024, unless I'm using it directly for an analogy, I'm much more concerned with 2025. When asked if McDaniel needs to change his lax tone, Chubb said, it's their responsibly as players to adapt to his coaching style. It's not necessary him changing. It's more about us, man. About how he accept what he's telling us. Like he may have a joking way of getting us serious point across, but it's up to us in the room to be like, okay, he might have said it funny, but at the end of the day, this is what we're doing and this is how we're moving about it. It's shaping up to be a very interesting season for the Dolphins. We shall see, man. They were just saying Dolphins was dysfunction last week. Now they talking about the culture change. When shit, half the team want to get out there. You got Jonnu Smith who holding out. You got Jalen Ramsey who want to be traded. You got Tyreek Hill that don't want to be there. Now you got Bradley Chubb talking this. Get that shit together over there in Miami. Make sure y'all smash this like video. Y'all like this video about his way. Jones, a favorite to be QB1. This shit is terrible, man. This shit is terrible. Since Andrew Luck retired, Colts can't get right. I thought we couldn't get right. I thought the Browns couldn't get right. The Colts is right behind the both of us. Colts QB, Daniel Jones, is early favorite to be QB1 as an impressive showing in OTAs and minicamp, with Anthony Richardson out into training camp with a right shoulder injury. Jones taking advantage of his first team reps and seems to be leading the QB competition. Richardson would either have to look outstanding in camp, especially in joint practices and preseason, to get the job, or Jones would have to totally lose control of the league. Jones has looked pretty solid so far from the media has seen, so it's hard for me to imagine that he's not the favorite right now, Jake Arthur wrote. Jones, 28, has already made a strong impression on head coach Shane Steichen. He's been doing well of a job, really smart football player, learned the offense very quickly, making really good decisions out there through OTAs. But obviously, we want to carry that over to training camp, but he's done a really good job. Good command in the huddle. Ultimate pro. That's crazy. That's crazy to hear because they wasn't saying none of this shit in New York. But I guess, you know, Different environment calls for different things. Bengals and Trey Hendrickson have started contract talks. The Bengals and Trey Hendrickson have resumed contract talks, and it might be their last shot to avoid a full-blown holdout. All right, let's get into this, because we've been talking about this shit for about a month now. After months of silence between the two sides, there are finally some optimism that Hendrickson's future in Cincinnati isn't over just yet. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, conversations have picked back up after a tense standoff that includes a trade request and Hendricks skipping the entire offseason program, including last week's mandatory minicamp, costing All-Pro $100,000 in fines. Hendrickson, who led the NFL with 17.5 sacks in 2024, now has over 43 total over the last 3 seasons. Has made it clear he won't play under his current deal. He's entering the final year of his contract that's set to pay him $16 million this season. The Bengals are reportedly offered a new deal worth around $28 per year, but he hasn't gotten the job done. The number being floated now is over $30 million annually, a figure that will place him among the league's top 5 highest paid edge rushers. Fowler added that Hendrickson is serious considering sitting out of the entire 25 season if the Bengals don't meet his asking price. While nothing is finalized yet, the pressure is mounting on Cincinnati to decide if they're willing to reset the edge rusher market to keep their best defensive player happy or risk starting the season without him. Let me get a drink of water on this one. All right. So they offer him $28 million, which is definitely a low ball. Now they're talking about over $30 million annually. But how much is over 30? Is it 30 and a half? Is it 31? Is it 32? Anywhere you slice it, it's nothing close to where Myles Garrett is making. And this dude just led the league in sacks. So he needs to be making somewhat north of $35 million and a half. So with that being said, I don't see them getting this done unless he giving them a super hometown discount, and he rather pay under, the 30 and a half, 31, 32 million, because that's still not enough. And he's gonna feel stupid once he just take this deal over 30 million annually, and TJ Watt gets paid after him, and Watt gets paid and reset the the defensive end market, the edge rusher market, to over 40 million. This dude gonna feel stupid because, for one, he's available more than TJ Watt. TJ Watt is better, to me, if you ask me, a better player, but far as being available, we know TJ Watt deal with injuries damn near every year. Trey Hendrickson, on the other hand, is always available. He always there, and he's always one of the top and leaders in sacks. So with him, I will sit out and I will wait till I see TJ Watt. What TJ Watt get? Shit, if Michael Parsons' contract come about anytime soon, I'm waiting to see what Michael Parsons get before I get my asking price, because over 31 million, we got to be specific. Is it 39 million? Is it 38 million? I don't know. But if it's 39 million, okay, I see that. But is it 30 and a half? Is it 31, 32? I'm cool on that. I'll sit out and I'll wait till Michael Parsons and TJ Watt sign their contracts, and then we can talk from there. Shout out to Mike That Dude. Have a good weekend, pull up gang. Shout outs to Mike That Dude for the super chat. Appreciate the love. let's talk about this one. The NFL Players Association is preparing for the NFL to eventually make a push for a 14 European division. Nah, bruh. I'm cool. This year's decision to give the Vikings consecutive road games in Dublin and London is, we've previously explained, the first effort to evaluate the impact of the multi-week foreign trips on a U.S.-based team, Florio wrote. Mike Florio gonna throw us in there because he don't like the Commanders. When teams are in Europe, that's how it will go. And if traveling across the Atlantic Ocean twice in a given season, teams will get their European games played during the same trip. One basic question: if the league were to put a 4 teams in the Europe, is where the teams will come from. Expansion as to all 4 teams is a possibility. You got Jaden Daniels right here with Rome. You got Shador Sanders here with France on. Can't quite see what it says on Justin Jefferson or Saquon Barkley, but we cool. We're moving back to DC, so why the fuck would we be moving anywhere else? It's crazy. But Mike Florio doesn't like Washington. So I get he want to put us out there in Europe, but it does make sense for Minnesota, since Minnesota plays there every year out of the country, and then they playing twice out of the country this year, back-to-back weeks. My homie, shout out to my homie Jason. He'll be going to one of those games. D1661 said the NFL doing too much. Those overseas games throw the season off. It definitely do. I hate having to wake up 6 in the morning to watch football, bro. I know y'all probably 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock where y'all at. Here, 6 in the morning to watch football. I'm barely waking up. And by the time regular football is on, or maybe by when the 1 o'clock games come on, I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a nap, so I'm barely watching the game. Bryce Young expecting to have a breakout season. The Panthers are expecting quarterback Bryce Young to have a breakout campaign after a strong offseason performance. Young, who was benched after week 2 following the consecutive blowout losses, never wavered in the confidence and eventually regained his starting job after Andy Dalton suffered a thumb injury. The Panthers received trade inquiries for Young during his stint on the sideline, but GM Dan Morgan and head coach Dave Canales maintained belief in Young's ability to be the team's franchise quarterback. Dating back to his return to the starting lineup, Young threw for 2,104 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, along with 5 rushing scores. Young, 23, is now looking to capitalize off that momentum in his second year running Canales' offense. The pace of our offense development evaluation is growing at the pace of Bryce. He's showing such a mastery of where we're doing. Such great mastery of what we're doing that he's allowing us to really push the envelope to do things, Canales said. Young has been routinely carving up the team's first-team defense during off-season workouts, and Canales believes that the quarterback confidence level is making a difference. He just has the defiance to him. That's just kind of the way he's competing. He's not super animated with it, but he's definitely thrives off that, feeds off that energy. The former 2021 first overall pick continues to trend upward and may have the best season yet. Okay, that's Hunter Winfrow. I see. Who was that? Hunter Winfrow again. Or was that no, that was Adam Thielen. Okay, Xavier Legette. I mean, he got Xavier Legette, he got Jatavian Sanders, he got Hunter Winfrow, that's a route technician. You got Old Man Thielen, and you got Tetairoa McMillan, along with Chuba Hubbard. So you got the offense. I don't know what that offensive line look like, but you got weapons around you. Go out there and make it happen. David Canales is a good offensive coordinator. He was once my offensive coordinator in high school. He definitely know how to scheme some shit up. He was the Buccaneers offensive coordinator. Had Baker Mayfield get that extension. Go ahead, get that shit done. Deion Sanders Jr. has his own Nike Diamond Turf prototype. Ooh, 92. Look at these. These so hard. Ooh, them so hard. My boy stayed down. The only son that didn't make it to the league, but he's still doing big things. Them hard. If y'all didn't know, he got his own brand called Well Off. That's his logo right there. Shout out, them hard. I might fuck around, have to give me a pair. More TJ Watt news. TJ Watt extensions compared to other edge rushers is more complicated. TJ Watt extension is more complicated other than edge rushers per Rappaport. Rappaport notes that the 30-year-old is in line for his third extension and didn't look as dominant this past season compared to earlier in his career. Watt skipped mandatory minicamp and took on a $100,000 fine, signaling a clear frustration in current contract talks. Rappaport expects him to land just below Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons with a spot track projecting 4 years, $146.5 million and an average of $36.6 million per year. So there we go. Back to the Trey Hendrickson. I'm waiting to see with TJ Watt, who didn't look impressive last year, like other seasons. He bet not get a penny more than me if I'm Trey Hendrickson. So I'm waiting to see what TJ Watt get. Then I'm waiting to see what Micah Parsons get. Yeah, Micah Parsons good too, but I'm the league leader in sacks. I need to be getting paid more than them. So it's either I'm getting what Myles Garrett getting, or I'm definitely getting more than what these two dudes are getting. I need to go on Spot Track to see what they talking about far as Terry McLaurin. I got so many stories, y'all. I'm probably about to go past my time I initially wanted. All right. So y'all had all your jokes. I heard your jokes. I heard y'all jokes. Y'all sent me all kind of posts of Deebo Samuels, how he looked. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he was slow. And I told y'all he was doing installs, so they wasn't running full speed. Like, he's learning the offense. You're not running full speed when you learn the offense. So, look, y'all see that? Y'all saying Deebo looked fat. But that's how Deebo always looked to me, even when he was with the 49ers. Before this past season, that's how he always looked. Look, he's in drills. How fast y'all want him to go in drills? It's cones and shit out there. Look, nobody really running full speed. Not even the defenders. Look. But Commanders head coach Dan Quinn said he has been impressed by wide receiver Deebo Samuel's speed and says that he's one of the fastest players on the team. Somewhere along the way, I've forgotten until he was out there how fast he is, Quinn said of Samuel. I can remember one time he just ran by somebody down the field on a deep ball, and I was like, yeah, I forgot about that. So it didn't surprise me, but it was maybe that I missed talking about it to that space because I was easily reminded he's one of the fastest players on the team. The Commanders are expecting a bounce-back season from the 29-year-old All-Pro wideout. Like, if we see him in the game looking slow, then y'all give me all the shit that y'all want. Y'all can talk all the shit, but right here, this is slow motion. This is just drills. Ain't nobody going full speed. He look all right to me, man. D11661 says Parsons probably going to get paid high as hell. He didn't get to play to his full potential. I think they're going to expect a lot out of him. He's going to have to show out this season for sure. Him and Dak. Yeah, that's for sure because they're going to eat up between him and Dak. That's going to be $100 million right there. $100 million right here. All right, y'all. I got more stories, but there's going to be one. I'm going to do 2 more, and then we're going to get up out of here. 3 more. We're going to do 3 more. 3 more, because I do got to get ready. Go get my kids from the airport. All right, Jair Alexander signs with the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens star quarterback Lamar Jackson said he's been recruiting former Packer cornerback Jair Alexander to sign with Baltimore and has spoken to GM Eric DeCosta about making the move. Jackson messaged to DeCosta, go get him. Jackson and Alexander were college teammates at Louisville. Okay, so I had this one prior to him signing. And then this is these two at Louisville. Jair Alexander and Lamar Jackson were teammates at Louisville from 2015 to 2017. And now there's a possibility their paths cross again. With the Packers releasing Alexander, he becomes a free agent at a time when the Ravens have a need for help in the secondary, and a reunion in Baltimore will make sense on paper. Alexander is a Pro Bowler who, when healthy, has been among the NFL most effective corners. The Ravens could benefit from his skill set, especially alongside talents like Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey, and Roquan Smith. While it remains to be seen where Alexander lands, Baltimore could be a logic destination. So I had all this for y'all prior to him signing, and then boom, he signed. He signed. Breaking. Ravens signed former Packers Jair Alexander. Alexander, 28, recorded 16 total tackles, 15 solo, 1 forced fumble, 2 interceptions, with 1 being returned for a touchdown, 7 pass breakups in 7 games last season. He missed most of the year with a lingering knee injury. Alexander reunites with his college teammate Lamar Jackson. So, with them adding Jair Alexander, this is what the secondary now looks like. So, Baltimore's secondary is stacked. You got Marlon Humphrey, you got Nate Wiggins, you got Chidobe Awuzie, you got Kyle Hamilton, Malachi Starks, who they just drafted this year, and then now Jair Alexander. This secondary is stupid, and this secondary now competes with the Houston Texans, who got the best secondary in the league. So, here we go. Got a little side-by-side for y'all. You got Derek Stingley. You got Marlon Humphrey. Kamari Lassiter, Nate Wiggins, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Jair Alexander, Kalen Bullock, Kyle Hamilton, Jalen Petrie, Malachi Starks. This is crazy right here. This is crazy right here. I can't. These two teams gonna play each other, right? They should play each other. I remember once upon a time, if you made it to the playoffs, you played all the playoff teams the year before. Let's see. Does Houston Texans play the Baltimore Ravens this year? Yes, they do play. They played each other in week 1 of 2023 season. Also face each other in week 17. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. It's saying one thing. Yeah, they do. They play at the bank. October 5th. October 5th. Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. That's gonna be a game right there. That's gonna be a game. Then you got Lamar Jackson, C.J. Stroud. You got Derrick Henry. You got Nick Chubb. You got Joe Mixon. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, man. All right, and before we get up out of here, if you seen the thumbnail, oh, what the heck? I can't open it? What's up with this? Oh, well, hold on. Let me see. Let me read it from my phone, bro. Let me read it from my phone, cause how the hell I can't open that? How many stories I got? Oh, I got so many, bruh. C.J. Mosley retired. Linebacker from the Jets. Okay, so Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin could receive a contract extension worth $36 to $37 million per year, making him the NFL's second highest paid wide receiver. McLaurin, 29, held out mandatory minicamp as he seeks a new deal, but he could be due for a major payday in coming weeks. A deal in the $36-37 million price range will put McLaurin behind only Jamar Chase, who's at $40.25 million per year. Ooh. All right, so look, man, let me just give y'all my opinion on this, right? I love Terry McLaurin. I love Terry to death. Terry been on his team during some rough times, right? Some terrible times. He's a 3rd round pick. We brought him in to be, more like a slot pick, depth piece. And he came in and took the number 1 wide receiver spot by storm and never looked back, right? Been doing his thing each year, every year, 1,000 yards with multiple quarterbacks. This dude done played with about 10, 11 quarterbacks in just his, 6 seasons, 5 seasons, 6 seasons. So, yeah, this has been 6. He's 2019, so 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is about to be a 7th season. 36-37 million is kind of up there, right? I get it. He deserve it and all, but now This is a regime where it's a culture change. You know, we building some things here. We coming off our best season since the past 30 plus years, right? We want to pay you. We want to get you your chili, but at the same time, we got to pay. We got Deron Payne, we got to pay. We got Laramie Tunsil, we got to pay. We got Marshawn Lattimore, we got to pay. We just paid Sam Cosmi. We just paid Frankie Louisville. We just paid who else? Who else got a we paid 3-year deal to. Want to say no, I think that's it. So, with that being said, we want to get them all paid, right? We want to get them what they deserve, right? What they deserve, or can't really give them where the market is, because in a couple years we got to pay this kid named Jaden Daniels that we just drafted. He's going to be eligible in a couple years. With that being said, quarterback market is going to skyrocket. If you want this same type of team success, give us some type of hometown discount. Give us some type of hometown discount, because you want this quarterback to be here for a while. We about to make you a Washington Commanders lifer. You're not going nowhere. We're not trying to send you off nowhere. You in your career nowhere. You ending your career right here. And why not do it with this quarterback? This quarterback pretty much got you where you are today, about to get you paid. You never had 13 touchdowns. You never even had 10 touchdowns in a season. Better yet, 13 breaking records. Show us some type of love, man. Some type of hometown discount. I'm not saying not to pay you, but 36, 37 million, and you being the second highest is kind of up there. When next year we're gonna have to pay Laramie Tunsil, Marshawn Lattimore, Deron Payne, if we want to keep this core group together. And we ain't seen what they look like healthy and on the field yet. We may not even want to bring them guys back after we see them play. But just give us some type of grace is what I'm saying. 33, 34 million. Let's call it a deal. Let's get this shit over with. But man, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. I appreciate y'all being up in here. I gotta go ahead and go pick up these kids from the airport. Man, appreciate y'all. Until the next time.